While some values endure, others shift over time, evolving along with social and cultural beliefs. Authors writing in different contexts can be writing about the same ideas or concerns. However, their representation expresses entirely different perspectives as a result of their contrasting values. This is often evident in adaptations of literary texts, where a composer might reproduce an original work to make it relevant to the values and beliefs of a new time period and audience. Modern adaptations of Shakespeare's work, for example, have transformed his original plays to make them more understandable and relatable for contemporary viewers. Baz Luhrmann's 1996 film version of Romeo and Juliet uses the original script, but the values and attitudes of 1990s American society are evident in Luhrmann's highly visual representation of hate-fueled gang violence and well-known popular culture references his audience would easily recognise. While both versions portray familiar tensions between love and hate, peace and conflict, Shakespeare's play is far more loyal to the Christian values of his era in his more modest portrayal of young star-crossed lovers pushing social and familial boundaries in the name of love at first sight. Luhrmann's representation of Romeo and Juliet's burgeoning love is more intense and physical, playing down the spiritual restraint expressed in the original script by dedicating far more screen time to love scenes that capture the essence of a modern romance. Composers emphasise or play down certain aspects of their texts in alignment with their values and those of their intended audience. Love is an interesting idea to explore across contexts, as attitudes towards love can dramatically shift according to time and place. Love means different things to different people, and as such, portrayals of love in texts from different literary periods will offer contrasting perspectives of this seemingly universal human experience. As we will explore more deeply in the lessons on literary context, representations of love in the Renaissance era will differ from texts composed in the Romantic or Victorian eras. The same goes for texts written for Christian societies, for Christian audiences, as opposed to those written by authors from secular or alternative cultural backgrounds. There are many ideas or concerns that can be represented in vastly different ways as a result of the author's contextual values. Our perceptions of time, mortality, nature, and technology, to name a few other examples, can all be significantly influenced by our values. What we think of as most important in life, for example, will shape our relationships with each of these life aspects. Now that we have examined how some prominent authors have represented different values in their texts, for the first activity in this lesson, I would like for you to have a go of classifying different values as positive or negative. In this activity, I have listed some examples of values individuals may seek to uphold or pursue, or outright reject. As you read through the list, think about which values you perceive to be positive or negative in nature, and think about why you feel this way. Some values might strongly resonate with you, and this might give you an indication of what your own values are. You might feel that some values are inherently negative or even corruptive. We can scan literary texts in a similar way, looking out for where they may be representing certain values like those listed in the activity, and we can tune in as we read to see whether the author is portraying certain values as positive or negative. This can help us to determine which values they are seeking to uphold, what they see as most important in life, or what they outright reject in other people or their society.